I was just going to show 6 months worth of arrowheads here. The majority of this stuff I found within the last 6 months because I had to sell off my collection. There is one point that I found in an area other than North Carolina, and then there's one point in there that I found in the past, sold and bought back. And I'll just kind of go through some of the stuff. Most of the stuff I found before I started filming what I found. So let's kind of go over everything first. Of course, I'll start with this right here. This Savannah River. It's 4 inches. It's got a needle tip. It's very thin. I did have video footage finding this. The few things that are extraordinary about this is how thin they are. This is the needle tip, the size of it, and the fact that it has not been repaired in any way, shape, or form. Most Savannah rivers you find are broken too, and most of them you see out on the market have been repaired in some way. This one is 100% as found. Very rare. And this here is a lost lake. It could be a kirk, but I believe it's a lost lake. It's made out of a really rare material for the area. Not really sure what it is, but definitely found in Fuquay, North Carolina. This right here, kind of debate as to whether it's a Hardaway or if it's a Rowan. It is definitely an extraordinary point. Completely intact with a needle tip. Regardless of what style it is, it's about a 10,000-year-old point, and it's perfect. This one here I found in Fuquay area too. It's not coming out real good on the camera, but it's got a real nice banding to it. Another Rowan, that's Rowan for sure there. This one here is weird because you don't find too many St. Charleses in North Carolina. Well, that's definitely one. Well made. Then you have this one-eared Kurt here. It was made that way, as you can see. It's not actually broke, it's actually made that way. I don't know if they took a broke one and resharpened this end, or if they actually made it that way to be a knife. Extraordinary piece. This right here was a nice Savannah River. Well made. You know, a little bit of damage right there, but very nice piece. Over 3 inches long. And this one here, it's banded rhyolite. Really nice material. Pretty decent point with a nice tip, and I really like the material on that. see. And this one here has got a nice exaggerated base to it. Real nice example of a Rowan. Nice sharp tip. And here you got a really nice serrated Kurt. Or that could be, you could call that a Palmer too. Really well made point. And this here I think is a St. Charles as well. Really rare from North Carolina. Real nice piece. And right here, there's definitely a nice rhyolite Hardaway. Really nice piece. Okay. And here, this is a little quartz piece here. That's about the best made bird point I've ever seen. It's definitely a Savannah River. You can tell by the base, also by what it was found with other Savannah Rivers. Completely well made, not broke anywhere. This here's got purple streaks in the rhyolite, which is hard to come by. There's only a couple mountain tops out there in Uwharrie that have this purple rhyolite. Real unusual point. And there's another purple rhyolite point. You don't find too much of that around here. And this drill here came from Franklin County. This is one that I found and I sold to someone else and then I bought back. It's the only thing I've found in Franklin County. It's a real weird trade material. You know, but I found other points in North Carolina made out of this, but that one tops everything. It's a really nice Savannah River drill. Or, I mean, it could be a Stanley too, but I'd say Savannah River on that. And this here I did not find in North Carolina. That's a Sedalia from Missouri area, made out of white chert. Definitely been resharpened in ancient times. A real nice point, even though it's not from North Carolina. And this was not a hammerstone, but a start of a banner stone that they never finished. They shaped it and they started drilling the hole and they never finished. Might have been too hard for them to drill. And this here is got two oddities to it. Number one, it's a Hardin, which is a rare point in North Carolina, and then it's also two-toned rhyolite. Real nice point. Really nice point. And this was a really well-made Rowan. Really well-made one. I've had about 6 months worth of looking to try to recuperate my collection. So far so good. I'll get back with you guys when I find some other stuff.